Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got a couple of things today I want to share with you. One is a project that I got involved in, and the other is I need your help with something. I've got a problem. It's going to be at the end of this video. I got a problem. I cannot figure it out whatsoever. I've worked on it and worked on it anyway. Welcome back. I cannot go anymore without saying how bad we feel about all the people with all the weather problems, all the record cold going on. We got all the weather shelters for people trying to get out of the cold. We're here in southern Arizona, pretty close to the Mexican border. And right now it's cobalt blue skies. I got to put my glasses back on. It's so sunny. Cobalt blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. And about 73 degrees. It'll be like that all week. It's going to actually get into the 80s, but people are walking around here in shorts. Anyway, I'm going to get back to an RV situation. And like I said, I'm going to need your help with a problem that I cannot figure out. I've worked and I can't figure this thing out. Maybe some of you can help me, and I sure appreciate that. And thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Share the video, hit the notification bell. It won't cost you 1 red cent to be part of this program. We appreciate you and we thank you very much. Hey, Robert and Oliver, if you know the problem, let me know. Well, what I'm going to need for this particular project, a pair of scissors, a couple of rows of weather stripping, a bottle of isopropanol anhydrous, rubbing alcohol, and a paper towel. So our project, quite simply, is to get into the bay where the propane tank is, because above it is the vacuum flush system for the toilet system. And I want to get in there and take all that insulation out and do a little bit of modification. Well, we got our panel off, as you can see. We got the insulation out. I need to get into this from time to time. I want to take a look at it. I want to inspect it before I have a problem. You see, I had that problem with that pipe coming out of the black tank, and it spilled all over the place, and I didn't know it for a long time. So I want to be able to open this door right here, this bay door, and take a quick look at what's happening in here. I don't need that panel on there. It's not doing anything. What I've decided to do is take this 1-inch insulation right here, this window weather stripping, and put it all around the framework here. And then when I close the door, it'll seal it and keep from dust and particles and little animals crawling up in here. This has got to be accessible. I've got to be able to open this bay door and take a look at this, if not once a day, at least once every few days. Because had I known this problem existed, it wouldn't have gotten so bad in here. Now, I'm going to clean this off with the alcohol all around here. And then we're going to put our insulation on here. It's going to seal against this. At least that's what I'm thinking it will. And we're going to get to that right now. Now when I close this, it's going to seal this whole compartment. I don't need to have a drill and a drill bit and all that to get to this. I don't need all that insulation in the way. I can open this door, take a look at it, see if I got any drips, leaks, if anything's spilling out, take a quick look at it and be done with it. I don't have to wait till it turns into a monumental problem anymore. I can see clearly if it's leaking. So this is a good thing. On to the next project. One of the things that happened here recently with us is suddenly the water heater wouldn't work. The water was cold. We needed hot water and it was cold. Right away, this semi-panic sets in. God, the water heater. Now what, right? The first thing I did was the right thing to do because it's typically going to be the problem. At least that's my experience. And this is the water heater right here on this 216 bounder 35K. That was this situation right here. Bring it down, and what it was, very simply, is right here is this fuse right here. I've got some extras now right here, some extra fuses. That's what they look like. You can bend them around to shape this. This is Atwood water heater, and it's either electric or gas. This is the gas system here. But no matter which you're trying to operate it on, this little fuse going right here, it's a thermostat fuse, or I think they call it the therma fuse. Can't remember anyway. But it just slips right in there like, that's it. And that was the problem. That's all it was. If you don't have hot water, check that fuse first. And for me, anything after that, I just have to play it by ear. Because I can guarantee you, if it's happening to me, it's happening to other people. And we need to share our information with one another. That's why I make these videos, so I can share you what I have learned. I'm no expert by any means. I'm a layman, just like everybody else. I learn from you, and hopefully I can share what I have learned with you. Thank you for being here. I've got another situation here I want to share with you. You hear the engine running on the RV. This has happened like 3 times, this being the 3rd time. The awning won't go out. None of my lights over here on the panel work. It just stops. I checked the chassis battery, it's a 13.2. I checked the house batteries, they're 13.1. They got plenty of juice in the battery to operate the awning and these lights over here. But somebody somewhere said run the engine. I'm gonna do that. And so far, nothing. I gotta try to figure this thing out. I'm at my wit's end on this one. I typically can figure things out pretty well, but this one's got me stumped. I've tried everything I can think of to figure out what is happening with this. I must have a bad battery that's interrupting the circuit somehow. Yet I'm showing that I have the proper voltage to operate the system. I've checked every fuse I can think of. I've checked every breaker I can find. I can't find anything wrong with this system. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about here. Now the lights in the back bedroom and the back bathroom, they work great. No problem. It's just up front. And this is what I'm talking about right here. See the lights here? Watch. Nothing happens. They light up, but it doesn't turn blue. See this blue here? If I touch it, it should go off, but it doesn't. Nothing happens. The entry steps, last time I touched it, it turned the entry steps off, and then the steps would come in all the time. Anybody out there knows what's going on with this system, I wish you would let me know. I can't figure this one out. I don't know. Maybe one of you can help me. Maybe one of you know. This is a 216 bounder 35K, and I don't know if it's important or not, but it's the 30th anniversary. I do know they made a few changes on that, so maybe that helps. I don't know, but it's a real pain. I'm gonna turn the engine off. It's not doing anything. And these lights, I worked on them the other day, trying to figure out why nothing happens when I touch it. Nothing occurs. I checked everything, and then out of nowhere, it started working again. That's happened 3 times, this being the 3rd time. Well, it hasn't started working again yet. It must be in the battery, I don't know. Thank you for being here. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We're not going anywhere. It won't cost you a dime to subscribe. Won't cost you a red cent to be part of this channel, help support it. We do appreciate comments. Hit the thumbs up button. And we'll see you next time. I think next time what we'll do is pressure wash the RV. I'm not sure. But I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. Right now I've been doing some organizing on my tools over here. You can see I got it all scattered all over. I'm trying to get myself organized. I'm the least organized person I know. Thank you very much. We'll see you later, and you take care.